An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you, with champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner. Champions are forever.
Well, 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 what have we here? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are live once again. Woo. Had a late night stream, but I'm back. Still here, still kicking. Sleepy though, but I'm still here. Epignosis, first one in. What's up, man? Palabaranti Gamer. How you doing? Wasn't sure if I was coming on or not. Yeah. After that late night, but we got her done. We sure did. Jiggly, Jiggly, Jiggly. What's up, man? What did our parents do to cure boredom before the internet? I asked my 13 brothers and sisters. They don't know either. Okay, okay. That was good. That was good. Caveman, what's up, man? Oh, I like that one. I like that one a lot. Oh my goodness. Woo. How you you doing? Oh, that one makes up for a lot. Ooh, you got a good one right there. Oh man. I know we were talking the other day. It was like, you know how many kids came out named Corona? Tell you, folks had to stay in their house together. Quarantine. What else was there to do? Oh man, that was good. That was really good. All right. Ooh. Rug. Yeah. Andy, what's up, man? Yeah, Caveman got a good one right there. That was excellent. All right. Over here. Hello. Did I turn the sound back on? Okay, the sound is on. Yeah, sound is on this one. I think I did. I'll check it later. You died again. What up? You missed it. We killed that villain ordeal. Let me turn the game on. That was a joke. I wanted to know the answer also. Oh man. 10 p.m. on a Wednesday is too late for me. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I had mentioned that I was going to be streaming later. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. So I mentioned that I was going to be streaming late. But we got her done, man. Since you weren't there, I did not bring J. Jonah Jameson in because I was not confident. Not confident at all. But I made 2 mistakes, used 2 revives, and then we got to the last phase of Thanos. And I messed up bad with Deathless She-Hulk. This should have been a solo. But I messed up. Forgot about the bleed phase. Almost took myself out. But it left me with such small amount of health that when I got to the final phase and he had like his 2 bars of power, it just didn't go well. And so I just started reviving, using some people. And the one that worked the best, that was fun, was Onslaught. Onslaught actually worked really good because I could heavy intercept anytime he came at me. It was nice. But we ended up using like 5 revives on that last Thanos there. So it went pretty well. Team will be working to get the game back up and running. Oh. Okay, so they're going to be doing Tuesday maintenance. Okay. That usually doesn't bother me. Bonus limbo tokens. What? All right, so that's the Goblin Army special event. What? Solo objective. We'll take a look at that. Shard offer. Raid ticket price correction. I'll take it, but I don't know nothing about that. Battlegrounds. Hey, look, I got some more radiance. Yeah, nice little amount of radiance. And there's the Alliance event. The 76221. Okay. 851. Yep. Get that one. You are the lowest. I know OBS updated. Your background music is low. Yeah, they did update. And they have a new mixer. All right. Let's get this going. What else is there? All right, let's take a look at that objective. You can see I'm slowly doing this one. It is the worst idea. Oh my goodness, that is so horrible. But anyway, look at this. We've got two. What is this? Photon voice from Bullseye, Jean Grey, Mr. Sinister, Ironheart, and Sentinel. Growler, Purgatory. Oh well, that's who we'll be choosing. I definitely need to get him awakened. I want him, I want Sentinel, and I want Ironheart awakened. All techs. And that's the one awakening gem they don't want to give me. But yeah, we got to get Starkey for that one because I don't want to do the other arena challenge. So we can awaken them. Oh, wait. We also get an awakening gem. Okay. So I will awaken one of them here. And then that one I'll probably use for Sentinel. That works. Okay. Assault. See, we already did our side quest. Let's do some get rid of some of these by the way, this is the team I went in with. You died again. And I saw your video. I'm so jealous. All right. Let me auto fight some of this and address the sound. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Oh. Okay, how does that, is the music a little bit higher? Because they did a little bit different. You got your Abyss team ready? Already did a run? Well. So you gonna be helping me there too then. But yeah, how does Andy, how does the music sound now? I don't want it too loud. But you should be able to hear it when nothing else is happening. But it shouldn't drown out anything. I think that email is just don't forget about the Gollum objective. Okay, because I was gonna say, it looks, we already had them. 3-minute ad, you talking about on Twitch? Why can't they update the Mysterium limit to 100K? I got too often, got caught. You get too caught too often with too much. You got real lucky, man. And I'm not following your footsteps because I won't get that lucky. I'll just be out the units. I'll just have to wait and get her later. I may have to grind for the 6-star to hold me over till I get the 7-star. Cause yeah, she looks really cool. She looks fairly simple to play and pretty effective. So yeah, I wanna All right. I think we. Yeah. How's the sound, y'all? And let's see. All right. Was just checking to see if I didn't think Kabam was playing. Yeah, Kabam isn't live streaming, right? Nope, they're not. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, replay. I'm waiting on Coliseum rewards to rank for her. I've been practicing. I got her down now. What's up, man? But yeah, this team rocked. The what you call it? The Vision fight, definitely She-Hulk. It went exactly the way that I was hoping the other fights would. It was a very simple, easy fight. I don't think he ever threw a special 2, even. Not even a special 2. And it went nice. I had all solos up till, I think, Mojo. And I messed up on Mojo and revived once. And I forgot who else I messed up on. And ended up reviving one time again until Thanos. But yeah, it was actually a pretty fun run. Some of the fights were a little longer than I like. But yeah, that's how my run went. I got a lot of solos. Only one that killed me was Mojo. Yeah. And I messed up because I was not doing what I was supposed to do, and then he got the degen on me, and yeah. That's just a very BS fight, honestly. But it was actually pretty fun all around. Trip G was like, man, he was giving me some advice and told me that I should do, I think it was on Doom, that I should do a heavy intercept. And I'm like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I didn't quite understand what he was talking about, right? And then I was like, wait. You mean because Onslaught's hitbox is so large. That heavy is huge. And I was like, so wait a minute. And from that point, I was heavy intercepting with him like crazy. I was having fun. Then we go to Terax. You have got to see that Terax fight. I'm gonna post that fight. Because I messed up. I hadn't even healed Onslaught because I wasn't planning on bringing him in there for the Terax fight. I was gonna bring in Serpent. I had already restarted one time because the controls just froze up on me and messed me up, and I lost on against Terax with Serpent. And so I was just like, okay, just restart, because the Doom was a pretty straightforward fight with Onslaught. And so I went in and accidentally went in with Onslaught and still got the solo. I could not believe I got that solo. And so I gotta put that fight up. Walsh, what's up, man? I am a little bit sleepy, but I'm here. I'll be bringing a Deathless team for the Abyss, and I will sub Vision for JJ. Oh, okay. That sounds good, actually. You died again. I might do the same. Because Deathless Vision is the only one that I wouldn't want to bring, that I don't like. But so that's hopefully you'll be here. I will try to do this one Thursday afternoon. I shouldn't have a yeah, I don't have any appointments. So Thursday we'll run the Abyss, which I've never ever done, and we'll do it at my normal time. Yeah. Now that I know that, I'll try to schedule it for afternoons. Just popped 10 empowered Grace crystals, got 3 7-stars. Woo! New one is Sentinel. All right. You see me, I'm talking about who I'm gonna get and awaken in the when I get the objectives done there. You're gonna do your own run on Tuesday and sit at the collector. Yeah, I gotta do it for the content, so I won't be sitting nowhere. Gotta do it, gotta do it. But should be interesting. The problem I had with it before was that it was too long, but now we've got 7-star rank 4s, so it shouldn't take too long. I thought about streaming, but not sure I will be able to be consistent. I only had 1 viewer last time. Really? Yeah, you know, I was complaining about getting shadow banned and, you know, all of that, but I went through a couple of things to check, and it's not a shadow banning, but it could be a deprioritization. And I used this this AI. There was a site with that used a AI investigator or something like that for free, and they said the channel was healthy, and then it had some suggestions which I'm going to implement. One of them I kind of get stuck on, but I also knew too, and it's my titles. It suggested more using more of the keywords that attract folks. You know, you can see what, you know, people are searching for and things like that. Like, for example, how-tos are often searched for. And so I remember doing some how-to videos, and I'm going to do some more of them, and some shorts and everything, and they usually get good views. So the other thing is the description. I just use the same description on all my videos, but I might try to do a different description based on the type of video that it is. You know, so some things that I can change up a little bit, you know? You know, you'll have the same default, you know, links to support and everything, but then there's going to be an actual description of the video. I don't really have that in the description, so we'll see how that works. Oh, yeah, I figured that they were going to beat us there. We had a rough war, boy. Woo! Rough war. And let's get these. All right. Yeah, I figured since everyone was streaming, I chose a bad time. That also makes a big difference. It's one of the reasons I'm going to do it on Thursday and not, well, yeah, Thursday and not Wednesday when it drops. Let me see. Fights take about 5 to 7 minutes each. Ugh. Even with 7-star rank 4s, you could imagine why I didn't do it when it dropped. Because that's insane. I hate that. Hate long fights. Ugh. 5 to 7 minutes. That is just not fun to me. But we'll get her done. I'll keep thinking about the wonderful rewards that will be coming. Oh, and I don't have a blue marble. Now wait. Wait, are you talking about the Abyss? You said you're gonna bring in a deathless team. Did you not do the deathless team yet? Like in the Abyss right now, you didn't use the deathless team. Oh, okay. Got you. Now I understand. So what team did you do for the hero? That should be what I asked then. Clearly you brought Blue Marvel, but oh man. So I don't know, because I won't be able to bring Blue Marvel. So hero team, and see, I don't know the Abyss. So I'll probably have to look around and see who people are using and what champs I'm comfortable with, and see how that goes. Because, ooh, man. That's gonna be fun. Torch, Blue Marvel, Okoye, Medusa, and Strange. Okay. Okoye, Medusa, and Strange. I got you. Blue Marvel for Photon. Okay. I got Photon. Torch. I do not have as a 7-star. Will the 6-star, I really don't want to bring a 6-star in there. If I can help it. And you know, I love Zemo, but I learned something. I didn't realize Zemo could counter Unstoppable. I did not know that. You could use Kitty Pryde instead. I do have Kitty. She's not ranked up yet, but that ain't a problem. Levy, what's up, man? Done all the variants. I have. I'm going through them for the units and rank up gems that are going to disappear. I haven't done, there's one classic back issue that I have not fully explored yet. I've done everybody else and explored every other one. And every once in a while, I go in there and auto fight. I paused because we had other stuff, other content going on. But I'll get back to it. You take the path I am taking, you need someone for Mephisto. Could use Kitty Pryde. Okay, I got you. Yeah, she's incinerate immune. All right. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. 5-minute fights. And I still don't want to go in the abyss. For the same reason. Thing look long and boring. Same reason. Let me I'll be right back. Let me get some water. Hold on. Let me start this one real quick. That's a good enough reason? Yeah. Strange with nuking Cosmics in like 2 minutes? I'll bet. Strange is that guy. And I already got him ranked up. All right, hold on. Baby, I'm back. So I'll definitely be bringing Strange in. No question about that. How's the music, by the way? I was told the music was low. And I think I turned it up a little bit. OBS updated, so I have Strange at rank 2. I want him awakened. Yeah, I actually like Strange. I liked Strange before, and now he's a beast. Ooh, I got 2 Defender kills. Good, good. Name that. Okay. we can do yeah, let me get a little of that going on. Hold on here. Dual gaming is the future. All right. Music is better. Okay. Is Nefaria any use? He is Incinerate immune. Well, 90%. Then he's not immune. I don't know. Has everyone been choosing attack and defender that focuses? I've been forgetting about them. I forget about them until I happen to use the champ and I see that they're not set. And then I set them. 1 second. Oh, I muted it and then forgot. Just that quick. All right, I can breathe again. Ah. All right. But I went over, I just disabled one of the commands that was giving a link to contribute to the PC directly. But people who are contributing to the PC are just sending it to me. And then I was putting it into a pool to save it, and then I just send it out, pay off part of the loan. But hey, Julie, was that Julahan? And Darship. What is that? Darship? How do you say your name? I'm on Twitch for the drop. How are you? Normally, I come on YouTube. Yeah, I'm on both. Wait, Julie? Is that you? Darsh is OP. Oh, I get you now. Or I could just call you Darsh.
Bit to help.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That all of that helps. Ah, okay. Got it. So is that's your Twitch? Cool. Because I need all the viewers I can get on Twitch if I want to get to be partner. $1,200 expensive. When you don't make a lot, it is. If I don't have help, I will take probably a couple of years to pay it off. But I've had help, and I'm pretty sure people will help. So as they help, I pay more. T Smitty! What's up, man? I was just thinking about you. How are we deciding on what each champ should have? I just go with special attack bonus and whatever for the defensive one, like block penetration or something. I don't really put too much thought in it. All right, so yeah, Andy, so you were thinking of Nefaria, for me to bring Nefaria in for that Mephisto instead of Torch. Got you. But good afternoon, Shadowverse. T Smitty's in the building. Snuck in there. Almost missed you. I'm still 15. I don't earn, but I'll get some money on Apple Pay soon. I'll help. Hey, any help? Hanging out with me helps in a different way. So it's all good. People just coming by and hanging out and chatting with me is also a help, but I do need to pay that thing off. Yeah. I almost expected her to evade my heavy and then hit me. The AI love doing that. Yeah, that's Viv Vision. Viv Vision be cooking. I'm still not a Dracula fan, but hey. At least he doesn't slow me down in the arena. You beat the Grandmaster? Isn't he fun? Not. All right. That. And I do like this Spider-Man, by the way. He is very nice. Boom shakalaka! You're dead, son! But I need mine awakened. So he'll be even better. What you gonna do now? Top 5 hardest fights in MCOC. I'm actually not a good judge of that anymore. Mainly because most of them don't seem very hard. And a lot of the bosses lately have been quite fun. They've actually been fun. Ares, once I got used to him, was fun. So, you know, the days of the champion in Act 6, because that was a tough boss. Yeah, see? Caveman says Ares, and I had fun. So yeah, I'm a bad judge of what's tough these days. Because that fight was fun for me. All right. I like them. Now, I still, even though I do a little bit better against the Grandmaster, I still don't like that fight. But the other fights, they fun. I think my sister is still on the 626 champion. She's I don't know if she got past him already because it was a while ago. I should ask her. The champion was the only boss I couldn't get until he was nerfed, but now he's not hard. Exactly. That's why I was like, the days of that champion being the toughest champion in the game, because he was a roadblock. You could not get past him without skill. There was no other champion in the game that you had to have skill to beat. You know, if you had enough money, you had enough revives, you could get through every single fight in the game, except that champion. You could revive, you could still be reviving and never get past him unless you had the skill. I remember people complaining so much, and I completed it back then. Before he was nerfed. I got her done. But a lot of people were complaining because they couldn't get past him. Billy D! Here, Billy! Buddha! What's up, man? When Kaskam gonna earn their money, they should be putting message in the game on these drops. That would be nice. But it sounds like everybody's earning the drops, so we good. Who's your daddy? What up? How you doing, man? Yeah, Caveman, you weren't the only one. That was a very common thing to happen. There were so many complaints. All right, Epinosis, eat well, my friend. Woo! Hit him with it. All right. So something on glycan messed you up at 1%. Now that's one thing. Some of the bosses were fun, but bugs, input issues, AI issues made them less than fun. But yeah, now, not really any fights I would consider really hard. They were fun because, you know, being hard is relative. So if somebody tells you the top 5 hardest fights, it's just the ones that they had trouble with. And I will say Ares will probably give a lot of people trouble. When I first fought Ares, I was like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna do this one? People were like, look for the for when he turns colors. I said, he turns colors? And I just had to get used to the fight. And once I did, I was rocking. Wee-hoo! Oh. Hit her with it. Yeah, Bastion took a few fights for me. That was fun. He took Nightcrawler. He took Domino. And I forgot who else he took. I think he took Big Daddy Apaco. I think. Or did I do Serpent on him? I forget. 2-star fungus in side quest was hurting folk. Yeah. That I laughed, Billy. When I did that one, I just laughed. I was like, what was that? Because it's bugged. That was the problem. It was bugged. So I just started laughing because I could see what was supposed to happen and it wasn't happening. But for me anyway, I could understand how some other people would be really frustrated if you are low on revives. You don't want to use revives for that thing if you don't have to. No, you didn't. Now you're getting the claws. What quest is Ares? Ooh, I don't remember. He's in Act, is he in Act 9? Act 8 or 9? Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. I did find that out while we were fighting, that you get fully healed. Epoch of Pain. Okay. Oh man. I'm gonna have to remember when we do the Epoch of Pain one. Oh my goodness. He's fun, but you got to get used to him, man. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Because I sure don't remember. I'll have to get my cheat sheet out again. Sword or axe? What in the... All right, there we go. Come on, get rid of that indestructible. Why is indestructible not going away? All right, there we are. And then he parried me. Stop that. Yeah. Heimdall is a problem. We need a revive stash. I got one. I'll use some revives to get used to the fight. And then we'll get her done. It won't be too tough. Oh! How you hit me like that? Man, can't even punish they specials no more. Darsh, 7-star Hyperion is very good. That boy is bad to the bone still. He is, I think, the only OG champion that has not gotten any kind of buff that still kicks butt today. He is the same way now as he was when he first came in, if I remember correctly. And he destroys. He is a beast. Triple J, what's up, man? Watched a bit of my run. Good stuff. Yeah, I saw your post. I gave it a like, but I saw you were having a little bit of a struggle, and I wanted to. I fell asleep, but I wanted to tell you, hey, watch my run, and it might help you out. But then I had to sleep. Hype is great. Reminds me, mine needs ranking. Yeah, he does. I think mine is, did I take mine? I think mine is rank 3 now. But he is awesome. And I probably need to stop playing with Deathless She-Hulk. I still haven't taken her to rank 4. And she's so useful. When we do like these challenges and content, she's so useful. So I may have to do that. Let me sit properly. Oh, you know what? Let me check something real quick. I think I've fixed that. Yeah, I think I fixed it so that it's not doing what it was doing before. Yep, it's good. Since OBS updated, I was checking. Fiddlelick, what's up, man? How you doing? So, you guys know I was following the Corey Richins trial. And he got convicted just like I thought she would. Always them little cute, pretty ones. Got to watch out for. But yeah, I couldn't see how in the world he was going to do that. What time am I going to stream until? Probably another hour or so. I'll go for another hour and see how I feel, because I haven't eaten today yet. So I will, if I'm feeling kind of whoo, I'll be like, yep, gotta eat. Triple G in the building. What up, man? We had fun yesterday or last night, and you see I'm back again. And you know I didn't fall asleep right after the stream. I was up till like 6 in the morning. Food is for the weak, I know. I'm trying to be a little bit more regular in my eating habits, because it's not healthy. Just be eating all over the dang place. My body is like, what are you doing? Get a schedule and stick to it. And I'm like, but wait, I'm not hungry right now. $6 a.m. doing what? So started, since I couldn't sleep, because see, that's how it starts. Since I could not sleep, I'm like, okay, let me get some other stuff done. So one thing I did was I went to my old hospital and applied for financial aid, because my current health plan, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, the prescriptions, my medications, they have a nice big title, $0 on select prescription drugs, right? Now, other plans have that same title, but with them, it means something different. So the plan I had before, I didn't pay anything for certain ones. They were generics, you know, so like my high blood pressure medicine, $0 for that. None of that, right? But because of the shenanigans in Washington, everything went up. So I had to change my plan. And I have a plan. The Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield is free, but it's not as good as my old plan. My old plan went up like $50, $60 a month. It was crazy. What's up, Steven? So this plan says the same thing as the others. However, there's one catch. You have to meet a deductible. So that means until I meet my deductible, all of my medications, it's like I don't even have any insurance. I just pay whatever it is. The insurance does not cover anything until I get the deductible. And now that works okay for certain ones that are a little bit lower in price, like $6 or whatever, and they're gonna last me months and months and months. But some of them, like $30 and whatnot. So if I can get the sliding scale for Grady, I believe their prescriptions are maxed out at $5. So you basically pay $5 period, unless it's cheaper. But you pay $5 for whatever medication you get. And so since I couldn't sleep, I applied for that. And what else did I do? I worked on a video, messed around and did a few things in DaVinci Resolve, watched some YouTube. What else did I do? Cried a little because of my dying see it? Turning it off, turning it on. Can you see? Nothing. It will come on eventually. There, see? I was going off on, off on, off on. Yesterday, it wouldn't come on at all until later. So I told my mom, and she agreed to help me get another one. She was like, you need one. And so, probably because I was sleepy and tired, but I took out another loan. And I will be getting the iPad Air 11-inch. It'll be the first Air that I got, but it's cheaper. And it's not the latest one, but it's more recent than this one. So I'm thinking that it's better than this one. Because if I remember right, the iPad Air, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but the iPad Air is comparable with the iPad Pro. So this that I have right here is the iPad Pro, has the M1 chip in it, 128 gigs. And what I'm getting is the iPad Air, same size, 11-inch, because I don't want the big one anyway. Same storage, 128. I think it has 12 gigs of memory. And the M4 chip. And that should be coming today or tomorrow. How old am I? I just hit 55, Darsh. And happy to say I'm still here. A lot of my friends are not. So I'm very happy. Keeping myself young by playing games. All right, what we got? Do I have an Insta profile? I'm going to set one up. I have an Instagram, but I haven't really done anything with it. But I am going to set up an Instagram and post up various, I don't know, screenshots and stuff, you know. I'm eating now. I cooked it. Sweet chili chicken. Yes, takeout chicken can be veg variant. Need food to soak up shots. You know what? So, Steven, you made legendary in DMZ? What that? Chuck Norris is showing God how to do flying kick. Wait, what? Did Chuck Norris pass away? Fingers crossed on the application. Well, I've been on it before. So I do qualify, but we'll see what they do. But yeah, I've been on it before. Now, the one thing I don't know is they asked me if I had insurance already. And I told them what insurance I had. Now, previously when I was on it, I didn't have any insurance. So I don't know. I know that it doesn't matter if you have insurance. You can still use theirs for some stuff. But after they look at all of my documentation, my tax documents from last time, I should qualify still. So we'll see. That's the only thing that's different. 511s. What at? Heard they are good for MCOC. What, shots? For real, you don't look a day older than 45. And I appreciate that, man. Because I sure feel 70 and 80 sometimes. Big Chris, what's going on, man? You're gonna love the new iPad? Hope so. Oh, COD Mobile. Okay. Gotcha. Gorilla Man, how you doing? Yeah, I hope so, Trip. I've been dealing with this one dying, and although I don't do a lot on it, I still do stuff on it when I don't want to be sitting down here at the computer, you know? Like when it comes to grinding out arena, if I'm sitting down at the computer, that's cool. I can be watching YouTube, but sometimes I want to be laying down in my bed, or I'm out in the living room watching YouTube with my sister and my mom. And I want to be, you know, able to grind that arena while I'm doing that, you know? So it really hurt. Not only that, like, oh, wait, hold up. I believe Chuck lived to 103. Sorry, I was behind on stream like always. Chuck was 86, so he did pass away. You said the M4 chip, yeah. Let me see. Because what happened, I was looking up the same iPad that I had, you know, 2021 iPad Pro 11-inch M1, and it was almost as expensive as this. And I'm like, maybe I should not do that. Maybe I should look for something that's close in price, especially if my mom's gonna help. Look for something close in price that will work. And I looked around and I found this here. There's the link to it. And I remember looking at the iPad Air before I got this one. And the reason that I went with the iPad Pro was because the Air, at its price point, it was much cheaper than the iPad Pro. It was much cheaper than the iPad Pro, but it didn't have the same specs. And when you started adding to the iPad Air so that it was equal to that iPad Pro, it was way more expensive. So now I don't really care about that. I found that iPad Air and it has the same specs as what I'm using right now, which is fine. In fact, it because it has that M4 chip, it should be a little bit better. The best is M5, so you're set for the next couple of years. And hopefully, I don't think there's any compatibility issues with Air versus the Pro, right? Everything that works on the Pro should work on the Air just fine. You're gonna love the Air. I've been using the M1 Air for years and it's great. Okay. Hopefully it don't die on me like this one did. I was so upset. Gorilla Man, no, I don't think it's repeating. People want to live the American dream, but they don't realize the problems they gotta face. Oh yeah. But yeah, so that one should get here today or tomorrow. Now, the reason my mom said that, let me yeah, you're not I don't see it multiple. You can run max graphics COD mobile on M4 easily. Okay. So here's what happened. I told you I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. And my mom was with me. We took, we were supposed to get this medical transport, I guess is the best way to say it. They ran late. My appointment was at 1:45. We called and they were running late, said they would be there at like 1:36. Now, the doctor's appointment is not that far. It's like a few minutes away by car, right? And then while we were on the phone, they updated and they weren't gonna get there until 1:46, which is after my appointment. So canceled, called a Lyft. We got the Lyft, went over there, got there in time. Then, after the appointment, and I told you that my iPad died. It was dying. And so I didn't even bring it because it wouldn't turn off. The screen just would not turn on. And my mom's phone also died. So now we're like, how we gonna get a Lyft to get back home? And this happened to my mom also at another appointment that she was on with my sister, and she was panicking. But I was like, don't worry about it. I have my phone. It's a free phone. And I installed Lyft and then use that. Didn't take too long either, because I had Lyft on there at one point in time a while ago. But that kind of thing, because there will be times that we're out together and my iPad is what I do all those things on, not really my phone. So she was like, yeah, we got to get you a new one. And see, I haven't even paid all of what I owe her back. I just gave her $300 toward the repayment of what she loaned me. So this, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do it. You guys know Affirm, right? So I went to Amazon and I was like, there's an option here to do a payment plan. So let's see if I can even do it. So I went through the Affirm thing and they were like, yeah, approved. I was like, what? So I did it. The alias you set this command to be of does not exist. Yes. Oh, did it? Oh, whoops. I gotta fix Nightbot because I took that out because nobody was using that link. So now she hasn't given me anything for the iPad Air yet. She doesn't know that I got it on that payment plan. But I will be paying stuff off for years if I don't get help, or you know, something could happen and I get a large amount of money come in, and then I can pay it off early and save money. Otherwise, I think it's like 100 in interest or something like that. All right, let me fix that command of Nightbot. I thought I deleted the alias, but I didn't delete the timer. There we go. Delete that out of there. Now we're good. So we should not see that timer anymore. And I did all of that early this morning. Couldn't sleep. That's the kind of stuff I was up to. I started late, so I'm a bit behind. Wife had a doctor's appointment today. Hopefully she's doing all right. T-Smitty. Got to keep ourselves healthy. I'll probably have to start walking. The weather is getting a little bit better. Ow! Why you hitting me with all that? Hey! There you go. All right. It just looks so strange. Oh man. Yeah, so I should have that over the weekend. It's scheduled for tomorrow, but yeah, there's severe obstructive sleep apnea. Oh, so we will be CPAP users together soon. And I need to get a sleep study done for myself, T. Smitty, because that could also contribute to me not sleeping very well. So yeah, I might have to do that myself. My sister is already on CPAP. Gabooshit. Did anybody follow the Corey Richards trial? I'm not sure if y'all guys did. But there was no way he was getting out of there. Whoops, hold on. I'm always doing multiple things here. Okay. I also was picking and choosing what medication to get from Capsule, which is it's like a delivery pharmacy, free. All right, Andy, take care, man. I love Capsule, free delivery, and they're fast. So Capsule, I went through the medications, and whichever ones were cheap enough, you know, like one that's like $6, but I know it's gonna last me months, I'll just get. But then there was one of my medications that was like $30-something, and I'm like, I can get that cheaper at Grady if they approve the application. And so I went ahead and got the cheap ones. And then we will see if they approve the application. I'll see how much the other ones are, and then I have to transfer it from Capsule over to Grady and then get it that way. Because I don't know. I know people have multiple insurances with the Grady card. They call it the Grady card, even though it's no longer a card, but the financial assistance plan. So you can basically use whichever one is more beneficial. You know, if you have an insurance that will cover it cheaper, you can use that. If you don't, then you can use theirs. Either way. So that was something else I was doing, choosing which medication to get from Capsule and which one to keep there until I can get on that plan and get them cheaper there. That way, hopefully I'll be able to come out ahead. Yes, sir. Go, Wolfie. Oh, you just want to do that, huh? Don't do that again. Wolfie don't like that. Hell you. And then there's Null. A lot of people be sleeping on Null, but Troy, what's up, man? I haven't heard that it's bugged. People are getting it, I think. Billy, how are you doing with the drops? Yeah, I think everybody is doing it. Or do you mean you're not getting it after you claimed it? Are you not earning it, or are you not, or you didn't get it after claiming? Okay. Because if you're not earning it, Troy, you may have to, okay, you're good, but no 1 to 2 7-star gem. I'm not even sure which, hold on. Because I'm watching myself. Let me check. Any idea on when the CCP exclusive drops launch? Not yet. YT user? How you doing, man? Come on. Woo. I'm doing good, YT user. Come join the fun. This ain't no time to be staying home. Big Daddy Apaco. People be sleeping on you, brother. It's all right. They done forgot your power. They forgot who you were. Knockout. Been super tired this week and finding it hard to get too much done, which sucks. Yo, you saw I was streaming until early this morning, and I'm back. All right, let me look at, let me see my drops. Okay, I do not see a 1 to 2 gem yet. I'm eligible for the rebirth, for the 5 energy refills, and the level 2 revives. And let me see, can I see? All right, and I have progress toward, hold on, let me look. 20 Saga Sig Stones. You got to do 4 hours of that. And 7-star shards. You got to do 2 hours of that. And 2 exalted crystals. I don't see a 1 to 2 gem in the drops today. I see the Sig Stones. I see the exalted crystal and the 7-star shards. Am I looking for an uneventful weekend? You better believe it. I sure am. I can't wait. Not to mention, I'm expecting that iPad Air to arrive this weekend. It was there, but it's gone now. So maybe they did get bugged if it was there. But what's up, Crimson? Yeah, I don't know when they're gonna come out with the CCP one. I have not seen any notification yet, but I did sign up. So you should earn drops from watching me when they do that. I think maybe I've been ill, but not bad enough to be off work. So it's made me just rub down maybe. It's so weird having all this T2 dust and not ascending anyone yet. At least no ascending 6-star champs. Oh, rundown. Got it. I was like, rub down? Who you rubbing? Go Hulk, it's your birthday. We gonna party like it's your birthday. I'm still ascending my 4-star champs. Do you see? They're all ascended so far. We're about to come to the end. Mr. Sinister, I think, is the last one that's ascended. But we've been going for a while. I have a lot of them ascended. Working toward having all of them ascended. I prioritize the champs that I want to use in arena, and the new champs that I want to just, you know, play around with. Englanders have their own little viruses going on over there. Stay safe. Ooh, no kisses. No. I need to hope I can awaken either Kushala or Nico soon. I have 35 Mystic Sigs in my overflow. Oh, wow. Yeah. You want to give that to both of them. I don't think I have... I think I have Nico at 200, but I don't think I have Kushala at 200 yet. I'm almost at 35k prestige. I was surprised. But it's because of that ascension of Lizard. That double ascension of Lizard, who was already ranked 4 Sig 200. And I do have some other crystals that I'm kind of saving because I want to open up, you know, a bunch of them. I think I got 46 right now. Look at this. I'm already at a special one. This boy bad. He bad, man. And I can actually take a champ to rank 4 right now. The only reason that I'm not is because I need those resources to get to rank 5. And I want to be able to get that Elder title as quick as I can. All right, you want to act like this? You don't want to fire your special? Yeah, don't fire it now. Good. What you get? Hell you. I better not give him any shocks on him. Next thing I know, I'll be dying. And we don't want that. But yeah, I had to make that decision. Take up the rank 4 or save for a rank 5. You just ascended 5 more 4-star champs. Ain't it fun? Kabam Sneaky, all the folks that get a lot of radiance be happy. Magic tokens, class ascension tokens, dust 2, yep. I'm not chasing this first appearance magic. Not gonna do it. If I get magic later, I'll be just fine. Because that's really the only reason to use a bunch of radiance right now is to try to get her first appearance. What did you do? That's right, I did evade that. Captain Britain ain't coming to my roster. She mad at me. My Bastion is rank 4 finally. That boy bad. Yes, he is. He sure is. I worked over a few champions in the ordeal with him. I love me some Bastion. Folks, you can't even buy a win. I can't get a win in BGs, unranked. Yeah, so am I. You're being bullied. I have 2 wins. This preseason is horrible. Horrible. And the way that I do it to relieve my stress, Billy, if I don't win the first match, I forfeit. That's what I do. If I win the first match, then I'll play. And if I lose the second match, it just depends. I'll decide whether I want to go for the third one or not. But yeah, making us work for that radiance, ain't they? But it's cool. Because eventually, you keep going, you will face somebody who has a roster similar or worse than yours, and you can get a win. That's how I got my 2 wins. I thought he was gonna wait till a special 3. There we go. Anyone sends me emote, I'm reporting. Report users for emote. Yeah, it's a horrible idea they had. I watched KT1 talking about it, and I agree 100%. 100%. That has been my experience as well. It is crazy. Why would you do that? You already have a small set, and you just basically said, oh, all those defenders you ranked up, if they're not Saga, they're gonna die. It's just like saying don't use them. But it's worse because they're like, oh no, you can use them. You're just gonna lose if you do. No. And you know, I went from having a pretty decent roster to having a sucky one just because of what they did. Because most people, and myself included, are just gonna ban what defenders we see that are Saga. And we can do 5 of them. So if you face somebody that has a ton of defenders that are Saga, forfeit, move on. Don't even bother. Don't even waste your time. But if you face somebody that doesn't have a lot of them, then you can fight and see if you can get it. Because it's ridiculous. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. And since we have, well, we had a week. So I'll just do it every once in a while. And like I said, I ain't gonna stress myself. Not gonna stress myself at all. Who is calling the shot to kabam? All these moves in the game are good for some players, but bad for others. Yeah, I mean, not only do you have to have the Saga champions, but you have to have the right Saga champions. And you have to have them ranked up. So you have to have good Saga defenders ranked up, and you have to have enough of them so that they can't ban most of them. If they do this, and I know they will, they always talk about, well, we're testing this out. And it usually comes in with no changes. People be mad, angry. Still comes in. So, yeah. I hope they put it in the Gladiator circuit. Do that in the Gladiator circuit. And you'll have folks just chilling in victory track, forfeiting to stay out of the Gladiator circuit. That's exactly what I will do. Because that is a horrible, horrible idea. The lab rat testing maze is the two-star thing and BGs. Now, if they do bring it back, it probably won't be, 40 roster and 5 bans. So that'll make it a little bit better. But they'll put them in victory track if people will want to win to get to Gladiator Circuit. That is more likely, T. Smitty. You are right. That is more likely. Because see, they say they're testing it, but we don't see what they're testing. They might be testing this, and then people are upset and angry, and they're like, gotcha. Now we got something to motivate them to go to Gladiator Circuit. So yeah. And to tell you the truth, they do that. It might be one of them times I don't do Battlegrounds. I might do a bit here and there just to complain. Ain't gonna stress myself. Might not get to Gladiator Circuit. I may straight up just be like, screw you. You do that, screw you. Star-Lord Trenchcoat was on GC. They'll do the same for the Blade piece. You know it. Because they will have to do something. Now that I can see them doing as well. They'll bring it back, put it in victory track, and then make the piece because they know otherwise people ain't gonna play it. So they gotta dangle a carrot. But that's okay. Because even if they do that, you're gonna still have people forfeiting a lot. But yeah, that would be a very bad idea. So they'll probably go with it. It really does make you wonder. You know, I know that they care about the game, at least at the lower levels. But when you see some of the things that they've done, you're like, are y'all trying to ruin the game? I mean, really? Because they know, I swear if they do that, they know people want the new chase champion. And if they make it such a miserable experience to get it, what are they accomplishing? Is someone there that's just sadistic? Because that I could understand then. They just love, and the more people are upset and angry, the more they get off. I really wonder. Very speculative. I not say, I wonder. Put pieces in arena. They're gonna have a lot more folks quitting if all these chase items are only for high skilled and whales. I don't know about that, T-Smitty. I ain't mentioning no names. No names will I mention. But I just wonder. I just not say it. I wonder. Because some of the stuff I've been seeing lately is ridiculous. Remember when they said that pieces will be accessible to all? Might have to reassess that. Well, see, here's the thing. If they make it so that you have to get to the gladiator circuit, it is accessible to you. But my thing is, if they make the getting of those pieces so horrible and miserable, this is a game. It's supposed to be fun and enjoyable. So if they do that, they're really just destroying the game. High skill rewards are fine, pushes us to learn more. Whales only rewards are greed. Like, what did they do? They were like, one of the champs was that the idol was technically available to free to play, but you had to end in like what, the top 10 or something like that. That is not, in my opinion, accessible to all. That is not a free to play. You know, you don't dangle it up there where the whales are and then say, oh, well, the free to play could get it. No, you can't. I remember that. Pissed me off. Just lately not been enjoying the game. High skill rewards are fine. Yeah. Saw that just lately. The game has not been that much enjoyable. Theo Simon, he Chinese. They scared of him. They think he knows karate. And Mike is, oh my goodness. Billy. Well, maintenance on Tuesday is so they can go for coffee and take a break for reading. I hope they fix up some things. AJ Nix, what's up, man? New meta in Battlegrounds a bit funny. Funny like a heart attack. I mean, at least it's one that doesn't really matter. You know, you don't have to get that 10K radiance. It'll be less funny if they bring it back in its current form and then put a blade piece for you to have to get. That'll be less funny. Now, I think they did this once. Instead of putting it in Gladiator Circuit, they made it a milestone. In a solo event. Funny like my boot to someone's butt. It's a nuke meta? Nah. It's not. The nuke metas I don't have a problem with. This is much worse. If you don't have a Saga defender to use, what you doing? You don't need a nuke champion to go up against somebody else's non-Saga champion. They're gonna get ripped up. If you're not a Saga defender, you are at a severe disadvantage. I mean, bad. Losing in like 30, 35 seconds. Bad. Even some of the tough defenders. So yeah, it's not, I'll say this. It's not a nuke meta for us. It's a nuke meta for Kabam, because they're nuking any non-Saga champions that you put on defense. If you're not Saga, you're gonna die. So yeah, I really hope they don't do this. Woo-hoo. Hit him with it. Wake up. Boom shakalaka. That's why I will wait until about Sunday to start these BG rewards, maybe. Yeah, because I'm contributing. This is how I see it. I'm helping everybody by forfeiting. Because the more I forfeit, the faster those guys will get their wins and be out of there. Unless they're just sadistic and want to stomp people. So I will forfeit and help people out. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Get up there. Big timer, 40 water. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. If I see a roster and I see a ton of Saga defenders, I'll wait and see what the draft is. And if I see that he drafted a lot of Saga defenders that are strong, quit. Because I don't have a lot of them. And the ones that I do have, you know, I might have to bring in 6 stars. I ain't doing that. But a strong 6-star Saga defender is better than a 7-star non-saga defender a lot of the time. And that's ridiculous. That should not be. So yeah. I hope they put it away. Now, I'll give you an example of something. Root. Do you remember when Root was first introduced? Everybody hated it. We gave Kabam feedback like crazy on the CCP server. We hated Root. I hated Root. We were like, hey, they're listening to us. They took it away. How's the game going now? They brought it back, and look at what they did. They were like, okay. So they hated Root. So let's just lay low for a little bit. And look at what they've done with Root. It's freaking everywhere. Root be pissing me off so bad. Yeah, exactly. So this idea that they had, see, they whoever it is, I don't know who, but they have a problem letting go of ideas. They have a bad idea, and they hold that thing on, and they try to do everything they can to get that idea in there, no matter what. You know, people are like, that's a horrible idea. They'll just go back, lay low for a little bit, and then we'll see it later. Because they can't seem to let go. I don't know. Anyway, guys, we got our Summoner Trials done. So that is going to do it. Let's see who is streaming. So don't go anywhere. Let me see. And I'll send you guys to somebody else that has their drops enabled. Which I think is pretty much everybody. Let's see. Oops. I forgot to look at myself again. All right, well, anyway, I'll knock it out pretty quick. So we got Lefty Knox. Man, they're up there with 300 people. All right. Lefty Knox, Anian, that's my alliance mate, Tafasi, Vega, and MCOC Noob. Let me see, is anybody else? And Pontus, I think he has his drops enabled. Let me see. Yep, he has his drops enabled. He could use a little bit of love. He's got 5 people watching. Everybody else has, let's see, Lefty Knox has over 300. Enion has over 300. Sefasi has over 100. Is that what I'm looking at here? Yeah. MCOC Noob has 1.4K. So yeah, let's help Pontus out. Let me see, raid. And he has drops enabled. And he does come around the channel. Let me see if he is on YouTube as well. But I think I don't see him on YouTube. At least not with the what you call it. But we're gonna do Anion on YouTube. Out of the shadows. But yeah, he doesn't have a raid eligibility on. I don't think. All right. So take care. And you all have a blessed day.